We're just a few days away from the most critical election in our lifetimes. And everything is on the line. These last 4 years have been devastating in so many ways and deadly for so many.
We're here at an early voting center today. I know myself and my colleagues, this was something we fought for in the spring. And now we have 17 sites across the city of Philadelphia.
But there's a guy sitting in the White House that wants to suppress our vote. That's why he took us to court. I'm losing count of how many times. But every time he takes us to court, we stand up and we beat him in court.
So we got to continue to use every bit of energy that we have to be here at events like this. We go back to our homes and our friends and our relatives, our neighbors, and we make sure they get out to vote.
This is for every worker who's lost a job and needs a president to do theirs. This is for every healthcare worker and teacher who has shown up every darn day on the job. This is for every grieving American who may have lost somebody or sees an empty chair at the table.
But I got teary-eyed because when I was coming up, I saw people with wheelchairs. And I said, oh my God, I lost my mom. I had COVID. And she had to die alone because everyone in my family had COVID and we couldn't go to see her. So for my mom, for all the moms, for all the dads, for all the uncles, for everyone that has gotten sick and have been neglected by this president that doesn't hold himself accountable for anything, I stand here before you today.
Imagine what that vote's gonna mean for your community. Imagine what that vote's gonna mean for your school. Imagine what that vote's gonna mean for your faith community. This vote is not about a candidate. This vote is about you.
Flipping the state house. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Flipping the state senate. We can do that too. Union rights on the ballot. And you know an issue that is near and dear to my heart, getting the lead and asbestos out of every single school is on the ballot.
In cities like Philadelphia, Scranton, Pittsburgh, Allentown, the schools are full of asbestos, lead, and mold. And it is criminal that our teachers and our kids have to learn in these environments.
Please spare a thought for our students. They are seeing to their sisters and brothers because their parents are out working on the front lines. And our schools are closed because we don't have enough leaders with the kind of wisdom who are up with me on this stage right now to fund schools the way they need to be funded.
Missing the opportunity to get the education they deserve to have. And he still ignores them. He still ignores us. He lets the billions of dollars sit in the bill in Washington, D.C. that could be fixing up our schools right now.
This is a moment that did not have to be. And we are going to need people in the White House and in the State House, Senator, and in Philadelphia City Council who understand where we are. We need to elect Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
Union members are showing up. That means that the values of working people are showing up.
You know that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are going to do for the country like what happened in Philly and turning this around and getting our public schools back and getting labor back. Understand that healthcare is a right, not a privilege. Understand that climate change is real. Understand that racism is real. If we get out the vote and we count every vote, and Biden and Harris will be in the White House on January